Mrs. Reynolds, your diabetes is not well controlled despite medications and diet. I think that an important strategy that we need to discuss again is exercise.
Oh boy, here we come again.
What do you mean?
Doctor, you and many other doctors have spoken to me about exercise. It's not gonna work, I told them.
Let's try again then, it can only help. It's very important that you are committed to exercise. I cannot do it for you. At the end, it's your decision.
Alright, go ahead, but no promises.
Okay, what do you know about exercise for diabetes?
Well, I know that it may help improve my sugar.
Right, it helps in lowering your blood sugar, but it could also help you in losing weight, which could also reduce your sugar and overall improve your health by preventing heart problems or a stroke.
Did you really?
Exercise also helps in reducing your bad cholesterol and increasing your good cholesterol.
Yeah, that sounds so nice, doctor, but to exercise is really hard for me. Sometimes it rains or it's too hot or cold outside. My neighborhood is not that safe either.
It's difficult. It must be very hard to exercise under those conditions. But you do not have to necessarily work out outside, and if you do walk around your block so you do not have to go too far. You can do some exercise in your own home or maybe in a gym.
Come on, I just don't have enough money for a gym.
I know, it's not easy for most people, but I think the benefits clearly outweigh the downsides for you. I think that we should try. It was also hard for me when I began to exercise regularly.
Did you really?
Yes, exercise is good, but it may cause some problems that you need to be aware of. You already mentioned some of them, weather, money for a gym, but you also need to be careful about falls and injuries and becoming dehydrated, especially when you do not drink enough fluids.
Yep, I don't like to drink fluids a lot.
That's right, but it's important that you are well hydrated when exercising, but also in general. That can also help with your diabetes.
Is there anything else I can do besides exercise? I'm not just very happy about it.
Unfortunately, I cannot think of any better alternatives. You are already taking a lot of medications, checking your sugar regularly and dieting. Reducing the number of calories in your diet even further may help.
More, I'd starve. Do you want to kill me?
Well, exercise can help you, and you can probably eat more and still maintain a good sugar. Let me tell you some of the exercise modalities you can try. First, brisk walking for 30 minutes 3 times a week may be a good goal for you. We do not have to start that way. You can begin walking 5 minutes 3 times a day for the first week, 10 minutes the second week, and so on until you reach that level. If you felt tired, you can stay, for example, at 5 minutes for a few more weeks until you can do it. Can you repeat what I told you?
You said that I can begin slow and exercise 5 minutes 3 times a week, and every week do more time until I get to half hour 3 times a week, right?
Right. Would you try?
Well, I don't know.
Mrs. Reynolds, I know you can try. It may really help you. It does not necessarily work in all people, but it worked for most.
I don't know, this is just too much. I have never been an athlete or anything like that. It's easy for you but not for me.
There is always a first time. As I said earlier, we can begin slowly.
Doctor, just give me more medicine, that's it.
Next, we will need insulin.
Insulin? No, 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 I do not want any needles. I told you that before. I'd rather die.
You see, it's hard. I think it's your decision, but as your doctor I feel strongly about it. It can make a major difference on your sugar control. We may be able to avoid insulin. We can work together on this one. What do you want to do?
I'll try.
Great. Mrs. Reynolds, do you any questions for me?
Not now, but I'm sure I will later. This is just a pain, doctor. I'm not feeling like doing it, but I do not have to get insulin.
Mrs. Reynolds, is great that you are trying. We'll work together.
Are you gonna exercise with me?
Hectares. Maybe. Well, to summarize, We talked about exercise and that you agreed to try. You can walk up to 30 minutes 3 times a week, but you can start slowly, 5 minutes 3 times a week initially and then gradually increase the time. You need to drink plenty of fluids. You agree to try and that's really wonderful.
That's right. If I break a bone, you will see me.
Let's think positive, Mrs. Reynolds. I'll see you in a month.
If I'm still alive,